Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband.
Wife.
Do you know what the fuck we're doing?
Well, we just got done reading 2nd Maccabees chapter 2.
Sure as fuck did.
Which in that one had
we have no idea what happened.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but there was Jeremiah hiding shit in a cave.
Not just any cave. He hid it in the cave of the mountain that Moses ran up and down.
Yeah.
And what shit was he hiding in that cave?
He was hiding the tabernacle and the Ark of the Covenant.
Well, at least it was an ark.
There was an ark, but it probably wasn't the ark that, Noah used.
It probably wasn't the boat ark. It was probably the ark
of the Covenant
that had the manna and shit in it.
That's the Ark of the Covenant.
I know. The Indiana Jones melt your face off one.
Right, yeah. That one.
That would be cool.
And then we heard a long
letter
rambling bullshit thing about something we're going to hear about maybe today.
Oh, they're going to summarize 5 books that Jason wrote.
They're going to summarize books.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so I'm assuming
abridge. They're going to abridge 5 books into one.
I'm assuming we're getting into the summaries today.
I have
maybe
no fucking idea.
I don't know either, but based on that ending of the last one, I'm guessing that that's where we're at.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine.
So, that means that today we're getting into
2nd Macaronis, chapter 3.
All right. You ready to do this?
Sure as fuck am.
Let's do it.
Okie dokie. All right. 2nd Macadoodles, chapter 3.
Okay.
When the holy city was inhabited with unbroken peace, and the laws were kept very well because of the godliness of Onias, the high priest, and his hatred of wickedness.
Man, that hatred of wickedness really kept that peace, that unbroken peace in check.
I hate wickedness.
And if you just hate wickedness enough, apparently.
I fucking hate wickedness.
You'll keep it in check.
So remember that time?
I'm sure.
It came to pass that even the kings themselves honored the place and glorified the temple with the noblest presents.
Oh. Okay.
So that even King Seleucus, Jesus Christ, so that even King Seleucus of Asia, that's the Seleucid Empire,
yeah,
Greekles.
Right.
Yeah. So that even King Seleucus of Asia bore all the costs belonging to the services of the sacrifices out of his own revenue.
Damn, that was nice of him. It's probably because that God, their God, this God, Yahweh God, he was like the bestest God on the whole God planet. And so he was like, I'll just cover your service costs and stuff.
Sure, why not?
Because your God's obviously awesome.
Yeah.
Because you said so.
I mean, why
in
not?
In this temple,
right?
And it's badass.
I think it's cool that we're talking about Seleucus of Asia, the Greeks.
Right.
That's kind of cool. But a man named Simon.
Simon.
Tribe of Benjamin.
Simon was good, I thought. Okay.
A man named Simon.
When you say but, I'm thinking like something's wrong.
A man named Simon.
Simon says.
Of the tribe of Benjamin having been made guardian of the temple, disagreed with the high priest about the ruling of the market in the city.
He was not guardian of the galaxy, though.
He's not.
No,
He's not the
temple.
guardian of the galaxy.
No, just the temple.
Just the temple. Just the tip. When he couldn't overcome Onias, he went to Apollonius of Tarsus.
Okay.
Who at that time was governor of Coelesyria and Phoenicia.
Colonoscopy?
Yes.
Okay.
And Phoenicia.
Yeah.
By Phoenicia.
That's where they...
That was pretty good. You got to admit.
That was good.
Right?
That was good.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a play on by Phoenicia.
Yeah, right.
For anybody who didn't know, that's from the movie Friday.
Right.
And very excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, he brought him.
He brought him. Yeah.
Word how that the treasury in Jerusalem was full of untold sums of money.
Man, untold Shit.
Sums. Uncountable, as
What
vast
if they
as
just
the
told?
stars.
What if somebody just told?
I would tell. So that the multitude of the funds was innumerable.
No, man, that's a lot. It's untold and innumerable.
Multitude.
Fuck.
Innumerable.
This is so much.
More than all the stars in the sky. More than every grain of sand.
So many we don't even know.
It's infinity, countless.
A bunch.
Too many's.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And that they didn't pertain to the account of the sacrifices, but that it was possible that those should fall under the king's power.
Oh, that sounds like a play on money.
He's like, I don't know how much money you have, but it should all be mine.
Look, as you said, it was untold, so it sounds like it should be mine.
Right, because that's a lot of dollars.
Right, yeah.
Dinar.
Yeah.
Yens. Give me all the yens. Give me all your yens. All your dineros too.
Rubles.
Yeah.
Right.
Rubles and shit. Yeah. Oh, lira.
Yeah.
That's Italian dollars. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Euros.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. When Apollonius, I don't know how to say things.
I know.
Met the king, he informed him of the money about which he had been told. King, let me tell you about this money that I've been told about. I'm going to tell you about the money.
He got told about it? I thought it was untold.
King, let me tell you about this money.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you about the untold money.
There's an untold amount of money that I'm going to tell you about.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So, the king appointed Heliodorus, who was his... Stop looking at me when I can't say things. Look, when I try really hard, you should nod enthusiastically like, good try. You shouldn't look at me with raised eyebrows like, there go wife again. You should be like, you gave it
that was a good, you stand up effort there. You did a great job.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Tried so hard.
I'm very proud of your pronunciation of those names because it's a hard task.
It is. It's really hard.
It is.
I don't always ask for a participation trophy, but I think when it comes to sounding shit out, I deserve one.
Oh, we were doing our podcast upstairs for the first time in a long time.
And our cat agrees.
Our cat is apparently a fan.
Yeah. She thinks that I should get a participation trophy.
We haven't mentioned her in a while because we go down to our basement to do this. So.
Oh, Dagny. Anyway, so he's telling the king about all of the untold gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the king appointed this guy whose name I can't say, Heliodorus.
Yeah.
Heliodorus, who was his chancellor, and sent him with a command to accomplish the removal of the reported money. So he is like, Helio, here's a bag. Go give me the untold money.
I mean, if it's untold, no one's going to miss it, right?
Right.
They don't even know.
There's so much they won't notice.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're just going to call him Helio. Okay?
Yeah.
Set out on his journey at once, ostensibly to visit the cities of Coelesyria and Phoenicia, but in fact, to execute the king's purpose. He's like, I'm going to be sleeping on your couch, and your couch, because I just wanted to say, hey,
right.
And don't ask me what I'm doing during the day when I'm out and about, and don't ask me what's in my bag when I get back.
It's untold.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
I'm just sleeping on your couch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, I said. When Helio, had come to Jerusalem and had been courteously received by the high priest of the city, he told him, about the information which had been given and declared why he had come. And he inquired if in truth these things were so. So Helio's like, hey, I heard there was untold money there.
Yeah, I came
Tell me about it.
I need to know about this.
Yes, tell me about the untold.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. The high priest explained to him, Helio, that there were in the treasury deposits of widows and orphans, and moreover, some money belonging to Hyrcanus.
Hercules.
No.
I'm trying to help you out. Usually you want to use like a...
No, I'm trying over here. Some
Good job.
money belonging...
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Hyrcanus, the son of Tobias, a man in very high place, not as that impious Simon falsely alleged, and that in all there were 400 talents of silver and 200 of gold.
Wait, that's told now.
He's telling
They
it.
told us.
Yep. And that it was altogether impossible that wrong should be done to those who had put trust in the holiness of the place and in the majesty and inviolable sanctity of the tower, honored over all the world. I'm so sorry, but you had me at, there was money in the treasury deposits of widows and orphans.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you're saying that there are widows and orphans sitting around there and that's part of the money, or if you're saying that the money belongs to the widows and the orphans, or if it's being held in trust for widows and orphans. Like, right. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but no matter how you spell it out, it doesn't seem like Helios needs to be touching that money.
Right. Or hear me out here. The high priest might be making up excuses so that he doesn't take the money. Okay. Because the high priest is like, yo, that's my money. I'm like, I don't want to give up this shit.
He's like, it's not for me. It's for the widows.
Right, yeah.
And the children.
Yeah.
And we love to protect the children. It's for the children. Oh my God, that reminds me. Okay, I'm so sorry. I have to go off about the news for a minute. Okay, so I accidentally, where I work, sometimes there's TVs tuned to Fox News. Yeah, it's always regrettable.
Sorry for you.
Yeah, you should be very sorry for me. And when people aren't looking, I change the channel to CNN, or I mute it, or I turn it off.
Right.
Whatever I feel like I can get away with.
Yeah.
Anyway, so listen. On Fox News, one of the things that they were saying about all these fucking ice raids that are happening in Minneapolis and other cities now is that, remember all of those migrant children that were lost during the Biden administration? Remember?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Remember when... Okay.
Wasn't it Trump that was separating?
Remember when Trump separated and kids in cages and all of that? Yeah, that was under Trump, right? Yeah. Well, now Fox is like, remember when that happened under the Biden administration? Well, now we're finding all of the ICE people are finding by attacking all of these migrants. They had the children. We're finding the children that Biden took away. I was like, hold on. I had to immediately leave that room. I was like, I cannot with this bullshit.
Fox is just a fucking propaganda machine.
I was like, that is absolutely not what fucking happened. Your timeline is stupid. That was totally, it was a caravan, and it was not a caravan. It was this whole Trump administration thing was saying there's caravans of migrants coming in.
Look. There's probably some basis in fact into what they're saying. They took one story and they twisted it into an entire thing.
Okay, but what they're saying is that under the Biden administration, children that they lost, all of these children, the ones that we liberals were very upset about under the Trump administration. We were very upset about all the missing children.
That wasn't about missing children. That was about separated families.
Right.
The children weren't missing. They were in detention centers.
No, there were missing children.
Okay.
There were missing children that were removed from families during that whole, they were throwing parents in cages and stuff. There were children in cages, but then we lost them. Okay. They were lost in the system.
Got it.
They were just gone.
All right.
And it, much like the Epstein files, just kind of fell into the news hole, right? And that was all under the Trump administration. And now they're trying to say, remember when Biden did that? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Biden never once talked about caravans of fucking migrants invading our country. What the fuck are you even talking about? He did not have missing children, you fuckers. So anyways, now they're saying, so it's so good that ICE is killing people and punching them in the face and going door to door because they're finding all the missing children that Biden was lost.
Well, Trump the other day tried to blame the appointment of Jerome Powell on Biden when it was actually Trump in his first term. So
yeah, I love the just rampant. It was always Biden or else Obama, whichever one we can maybe try to tap dance. And sometimes Hillary and sometimes Hunter.
Right.
Hunter was never in office, but if we can blame him, by God, we will.
Right.
Everything was always them. And don't try to correct us because we will lie straight to your face and rearrange calendars and time.
Right.
Because if we say it's about the children, then it's fine because everybody wants to protect. Everybody wants to protect children. I mean, who doesn't want to protect children? We all agree we want to protect children, and that's what this guy's doing. He's like,
the orphans,
children,
the
orphans. Yeah, we gotta. I have to have that goal.
Because orphans.
Right. Protect the children.
Obviously.
Yeah. But Helios, because of the king's command given him, said, fuck those kids. Said that in any case, this money must be confiscated for the king's treasury.
Right.
So, having appointed a day, he entered in to direct the inquiry concerning these matters. And there was no small distress throughout the whole city because they're like, but what about the kids?
Right.
We are the world. We are the children.
They have untold orphans.
They do, untold orphans.
Right.
Yeah. The priests prostrating themselves before the altar in their priestly garments and called toward heaven upon him who gave the law concerning deposits, that he should preserve these treasures safe for those who had deposited them. Whoever saw the appearance of the high priest was wounded in mind, for his countenance and the change of his color betrayed the distress of his soul.
Change of his color?
I want that fucking
Did he get all red
magic.
in the face? He just got red in the face.
He's a magic man,
he was just
mama.
Angry. He was really angry. He's like, how dare they take this money?
I really, really want to have my face change color like that. That would be really cool, especially when I'm distressed.
Haven't you seen? I'm sure you've seen somebody get mad where they've
Mike Dicka. Face. It's called Mike Dicka face.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the turning red and blah, 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 the blustering thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's 9 times out of 10 it's men. Just to be clear.
For sure.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. It's so close to a bark. It's blustering bullshit that I'm always like, because that's what it sounds like to me. That's what my ears interpret it as. Oh, man has been reduced to barking.
Right.
For a terror and a shuddering of the body had come over the man, by which the pain that was in his heart was plainly shown to those who looked at him. Those who were in the houses rushed out in crowds to make a universal supplication because the place was about to come into dishonor. The women, girded with sackcloth under their breasts, thronged the streets.
Okay.
I'm always girding my shit under my breasts. The virgins who are separate from the women, because...
Wait, the virgins who are separate from the women.
No, I'm saying the next sentence starts with the virgins. And I'm like, there was women, and then there was
virgins.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
The women had girded shit under their breasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the virgins
who were kept indoors ran together, some to the gates, other to the walls, and some looked out through the windows, all stretching out their hands toward heaven, made their solemn supplication. You know how if you haven't had sex yet and had your hymen and your cherry popped, then you're an innocent little dum-dum face who knows nothing, and you're like, golly, which way do I run, mister? I couldn't tell you. I'm a virgin. I don't know anything. What is 2 + 2? If only a penis could pierce me. If I could just have sex, then I wouldn't be a virgin and I wouldn't be stupid anymore. Wow! Golly, mister! Then it was pitiful to see the multitude prostrating themselves all mixed together, and the anxiety of the high priest in his great distress. So we've got Mike Ditka over here going, woof, 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 woof. And we've got little virgins running around going, oh, golly, I'm so stupid. If only a man would fuck me, I could know which way to run.
And women.
And then we've got women going, these titties over here. I got shit under my titties.
Right,
and everybody's running amok.
Sounds like quite the scene.
Oh, it was crazy, I tell you.
Right.
Whew. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria.
Right.
While, therefore, they called upon the Almighty Lord to keep the things entrusted to them safe and secure for those who had entrusted them, Helio went on to execute. That's what had been decreed. He's like...
Do you think this would work at tax time if we just called on God? I want to keep the things that were entrusted to me.
Like, I'm so sorry, but God said...
Right, yeah.
This money is mine. It's for the children.
Yeah, it was entrusted to me.
It's to the children.
Yeah, there's orphans and stuff. So don't take it, because there's untold orphans.
Untold money, and, untold orphans.
How much money did you make last year? Untold. I don't know. Yeah.
Look, I never got my W-2 yet. It's untold. I don't know. I don't have a way to track anything like that. Direct deposit has not been invented. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Untold. But when he was already present there with his guards near the treasury, as you do when you want money, you go to the treasury.
Yeah.
The sovereign of spirits and of all authority, the capital S sovereign of spirits and of all authority, caused a great manifestation. Ooh.
Okay.
So that all who had presumed to come with him, stricken with dismay at the power of God, fainted in terror. I bet the virgins fainted best.
Probably.
Oh, golly.
It's harder to faint
such a...
really well with sackcloth under your tits.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. As I would know, being one who always girds my tits with sackcloth.
Sackcloth, yeah, right.
For they saw a horse with a frightening rider, adorned with beautiful trappings, and he rushed fiercely and struck at Helio with his forefeet, because God comes on a horse.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the first. I've never heard of God coming in on a horse.
Usually it's like smoke or fire or some shit.
Or he came in like a wrecking ball on a horse. It seemed like he who sat on the horse had complete armor of gold. Untold gold.
It seemed that way.
It was probably fool's gold.
Pyrite, yeah.
Pyrite. Two others, or just paint.
Right, yeah.
Two others also appeared to him, young men notable in their strength and beautiful in their glory and splendid in their apparel, who stood by him on either side and scourged him unceasingly, inflicting on him many sore stripes. Okay, listen.
Many sore stripes. Okay. What does that mean exactly?
Yikes. Stripes. Fruit stripe gum. Do you remember that gum?
Yes, I do.
It was so fruity and yummy. It lost its flavor
in like
so
30
fast,
seconds.
but it was so good during that 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so when you see beautiful people, you should automatically assume it's AI slop.
Okay.
And I see that because one time I was watching TV with my mom and dad, and my mom was like, this guy in this commercial, he's so beautiful. Look at his face. He's got such a beautiful face. And I go, Mom, that is so clearly AI. And my mom was like, how can you tell? And I was like, how can you not? And so now every time I see beautiful faces, I'm like AI slop.
It was even back there in the Bible times. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's God. God can do anything.
God does AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
God. When he had fallen suddenly to the ground and great darkness had come over him, his guards picked him up and put him on a stretcher. Ooh, they had stretchers.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And carried him, this man who had just now entered with a great retinue and all his guard, into the aforesaid treasury, himself now brought to utter helplessness, manifestly made to recognize the sovereignty of God.
Wow.
God was like, how very dare you?
Yeah. Did God show up on a horse in gold-plated armor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what he did.
I feel like that's not true.
I feel like that should have made news.
Right?
Like, we should hear more about that story.
Yeah.
If that actually happened.
Right. Yeah, that feels like that's a pretty big event.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, while he, through the working of God, speechless and bereft of all hope and deliverance, lay prostrate, they blessed the Lord who acted marvelously for his own place, the temple, which a little before was full of terror and alarm. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, mister, I wish somebody would fuck me. And, oh, these titties, ma tell ya, was filled with joy and gladness after the almighty Lord appeared.
Yeah.
They was so happy. Oh, I still am stupid because I still haven't been fucked, but
we had a guy.
I am pretty happy now.
God showed up in gold armor and a horse, so like, yeah, we're good now.
And if only I could add 2 + 2, I bet if you give me some dick, I can add now. But quickly, some of Helios' familiar friends implored Onias to call upon the Most High to grant life to him who lay quite at the last gasp. I love that sentence. Yeah. Called upon the Most High to grant life to him who lay quite at the last gasp.
Okay.
This is the
guy.
breath.
This is the guy that came to like steal the money, right?
I don't know. I think so. The high priest, secretly fearing lest the king might come to think that some treachery toward Helio had been perpetrated by the Jews, brought a sacrifice for the recovery of the man.
Hold on a second. Did or did not God just show up on a fucking horse in gold-plated armor?
Yeah, but then he yeeted. He was like, "Bitch, bye." And so then
I'm a little struck with the absurdity of this, because if Helios, whatever his name is, the guy that came to steal the money, if his guards saw God, their God, come in on a horse in gold-plated armor, I feel like that story might traverse outside of that incident.
Right.
Like, they might be like, yo, we might not want to fuck with these guys.
Let's not take the gold. What if we don't? This guy
just kind of like manifested in like gold-plated armor and
Yahweh
like crazy
rides
ass
a horse.
And he came down and like killed our dude.
I think maybe we should fuck the virgins, but not take the gold.
Don't take the gold, man.
Yeah.
That's like untold.
It's untold gold,
Yeah.
and God wants it.
For the orphan. It's for the orphans.
It's for the orphans.
Right.
But as the high priest was making the atoning sacrifice, the same young men appeared again to Helio, arrayed in the same garments.
Okay.
They stood and said, "Give Onias the high priest great thanks. For his sake the Lord has granted you life. See that you, since you have been scourged from heaven, proclaim to all men the sovereign majesty of God."
This is a really weird story.
This is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
So God, like, he came down and he was like, "Don't touch my gold." And then he like disappeared. But then his guards or whatever came back and were like, "And also, you're alive now. Pass it on."
Well, no, it was like the same people. So God apparently showed back up and gave him life.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, this is really
you're
fucking
alive
weird.
Now.
Yeah.
And pass it on. Like, tell everybody.
This is a really weird story.
This is kind of cool, actually.
It's very fantastical.
It's weird in that God and team disappeared and left, and then we're like, "Oh fuck, we forgot. Hold on." And then they came back.
Onias called them back because he was like, "Hey, guy, we should probably resurrect this guy so that he doesn't we don't get in trouble."
That's what I'm saying. That's weird.
But like, your God just fucking showed up out of nowhere to defend your ass, and you're worried about somebody telling on you?
Yeah.
I mean, if my God... look, if I had a God, and that God showed up to defend my ass and save my untold money...
Enough said.
I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
You guys can fuck right off.
Yeah.
That's... Dude right there, I'm with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't feel like...
I'm looking at it from God's perspective, though. Like, he's like, "Peace out." And then he's like, he's like backing away. And then he's like, "Hold on, I forgot something." And then he comes back and he's like, "And also you're alive."
Right, yeah.
And now peace out again.
Right, yeah.
Like, that's just so fucking weird.
It really is.
When they had spoken these words, they vanished out of sight. but for realsies this time.
Right.
They gone.
Yeah.
So Helio, having offered a sacrifice to the Lord and vowed great vows to him who had saved his life, and having bidden Onias farewell, assuming without any gold.
Yeah, right.
Or virgins, or titties.
Right.
Man. Let's see. Great vows, saved his life, bidden him farewell, returned with his army to the king. He testified to all men the works of the greatest God, which he had seen with his own eyes. But he didn't tell the story very well, because this book is literally the only place it's written that we've ever heard of.
Right.
And this is a really cool story that I feel like should be more than just 2nd Maccabees chapter 3.
Well, I mean, this is a retelling of Maccabees, right?
Yeah.
So, like, literally somebody took the story of Maccabees and went back and was like, hey, let's make this more fantastic.
What if we had not just God, but like some really cool magic?
Right.
And like some Greek legends.
Like, how can we make this cooler?
Let's make it cool.
Yeah.
I love magic, and I love my dick a face.
I feel like God would be a lot more like, you know, there'd be a lot more cool shit if we invented God today.
Oh my gosh! Could you even imagine?
Things to pull from, like, it could be sci-fi, it could be like fantasy, like there could be all kinds of things.
My favorite is when, like, in the movie Star Trek: The Original Motion Picture.
Yeah.
How V'ger is the lost Voyager shuttle or whatever.
Yeah.
But it comes across so much other techno whatever fucking space shit drift,
right,
that it starts building on itself and like kind of alives itself into like AI, but like forgets from whence it came and thinks of itself as a god.
Right.
Like, that is so cool. And then it's like, then you get into, what is a god? Like, is a god just somebody who's stronger and has more magical powers than you?
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
if that entity wants to be referred to as a god, I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, cool.
Please don't kill me, etc.
Should we bow? Like, what's going on here?
Like, you can electrocute me,
right?
So don't question mark, please.
Yeah. It doesn't mean like internally I have to believe it, you know? Like,
right.
I'm just like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it gets into the whole question of what does it mean to be quote unquote God?
I mean, God has always been what humans don't understand, right?
Right.
So if we don't understand something, then it has the possibility of being God.
Right. It's science we haven't yet explained.
Right.
It's magic.
Yeah.
And magic is just unexplained science.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I love that concept. Like, the philosophy and psychology inside of that question. Like, does God only have to be an all-powerful being? Or does God also have to be atemporal, meaning something that has always existed through all of time? And does God also have to provide an afterlife for us? And does God also have to have created us? Like, does God have to have any combination of those things, all of those things, or just, a couple of those things?
Well,
like, what does it mean?
Well, in that aspect of it, like, I find it interesting because there's literally only one secular group that is considered a religion, and that is the Satanic Temple, I believe, is the only one that's considered a religious group. Mm-hmm. But you have to meet, like, there's literal legal criteria on how to be a religion.
Right.
And it can't just be, we want to be a religion. You have to, like, have a set value.
You have to have values, you have to have a belief and in something. Beliefs. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, so you guys literally have laws on how to define a god.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
And then it gets into, like, okay, a god exists, but does a god require worship? And like, what? I don't know. The whole thing is just fascinating to me from an outside of it, looking at it from afar kind of way, not on earth as Christianity is being weaponized in America.
Right. No, I mean, religion in general is to me very intriguing.
Right.
And has been my entire life.
Yeah.
Which, combined with the fact that it is now being weaponized, is is why I'm so intrigued by this whole concept and this idea.
Right.
Because it's such a weird concept to just be like,
is so arbitrary.
You
and
give
weird.
yourself up to this unknown, untold being.
And it's always about giving yourself to something bigger than yourself. And I'm like, you mean like fucking humanity?
Right.
Humanity is bigger than myself.
Yeah.
I'm a person who, like, as a military brat, I was born overseas. I grew up on multiple Air Force bases, some of which don't even exist anymore. I moved around because I was a service member, and then I just moved to a state I'd never lived in before, just to move here, you know? And so I'm like more of just a child of the planet than I am from any one particular country, much less a state in that country.
Yeah.
And so I forgot where I was going with all of that. But like I literally lost my train of thought.
I will say this. So I think that like there are a lot of people, like we refer to people as sheep in many regards, like with regard to religion, with regard to politics. Like there's a lot of people that are followers by nature, by like they want to follow somebody, they want to be led. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those, like there's actually psychology behind it, right? Which to me is also very intriguing as well.
I mean, psychology as a whole in general is
and you and I have been talking about a lot about, you know, like the bystander effect and the different things like, you know, like things like that, right?
Yes.
And it's interesting to me how all this culminates into essentially religion, right? This is how we have manifested gods, is that people say there's gods and people are like, yeah, sure, okay, what do we got to do? Okay, let's do it.
That's where I was going with it. When I lost my train of thought, I was trying to build up the case for something being like bigger than just myself, like humanity, humankind, the planet, like a child of the planet, as opposed to like allegiance to any country or nation.
Yeah.
Like
you and I don't see that as a, like, there doesn't have to be a god. It can be other things. It can be like, yes, do we need something bigger? Not necessarily, but it helps, right? It helps to have a purpose or a goal or a I don't know, an understanding, a universal understanding, right?
I think it does help you develop your morals and your virtues and who you are.
But you and I would define that more as like empathy and compassion and
fueled by curiosity and an eagerness to learn.
Right. So our definition is definitely way different than what religion is.
It doesn't require magic.
Right. It doesn't require magic. And that's what is almost impossible to describe or explain to someone who is religious, right?
Right.
They literally will tell you that they would be evil, horrible people if it wasn't for their God.
And that is terrifying because I believe them.
It's terrifying, but it's not true. They just don't understand that it's not true.
Some of them, I believe.
Well, no, okay, look. Some of them, yes, you're right.
Like,
they are terrible people, and they would be terrible people without it, probably.
Yeah.
And I think that...
You know why? Because many of them are evil with religion.
That's what I was getting ready to say, too. The same people that would be terrible without it are probably already terrible. Mm-hmm. They just happen to... They use their religion to be terrible. Mm-hmm. That's all. That's what we're dealing
weaponize
with.
It on a personal level.
That's exactly what we're dealing with right now.
Yes.
So it's not any different.
Right.
You know, the fact that we, like I said, use empathy and compassion, to me is a more intellectual and easily understood manner of developing the same things that happen through religion, because you can actually pinpoint the reasons why you're doing it, and you can speak to them on a interpersonal and global and whatever. Mm-hmm. You can speak to these things and say, this is why I'm doing it, not just like magic.
Right.
You know?
Right. Exactly.
I'm doing this because I believe that this person should have equal rights. I'm doing this because I believe that this person should be treated better than that. I'm doing this because whatever, you know?
Right.
You have reasons that are able to be spoken because you understand the reasons for your compassion and empathy. Mm-hmm. You don't rely on somebody else to tell you what your reasons for compassion and empathy are.
Right.
So that to me is the biggest difference. You have taken that step to become your own individual and build your own moral code based on your own compassion and empathy.
Right.
That's all.
I'm good for goodness sake.
That's
Whoa.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Santa loves me. That's all.
My wife is on the good list.
I am.
She is.
I am on the good list. That doesn't mean I'm not naughty, but I'm not evil.
Yeah.
I might be naughty, but I'm never evil.
I mean, depends if you're asking a Christian or not.
Look, I only eat one
Christians.
baby per month, and I never enjoy
lies.
it.
It's all lies.
I never enjoy it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're closing down this chapter. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
When the king asked Helio what sort of man was fit to be sent yet once again to Jerusalem, he said, "If you have any enemy or conspirator against the state, send him there, and you will receive him back well scourged, for even if he even escapes with his life, because truly there is some power of God in that place. For he who has his dwelling in heaven himself has his eyes on that place and helps it. Those who come to hurt it, he strikes and destroys."
I find it interesting that whoever wrote this, from the perspective of the Israelites, knew what Helios said. Is it Helios? Whatever.
It's Heliodorus.
Heliodorus.
Or Heliodorus.
Heliodorus.
Sure.
Okay.
That's why I've been calling him Helio.
that they knew what he said to the king when he went back about this.
Yep.
And I call bullshit.
Oh, I also am calling bullshit.
Yeah.
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 This was a history of Heliodorus and the keeping of the treasury, the end.
Okay. So God kept that money good.
He kept that money tight.
He he saved all them orphans and their treasury of money that the priest had.
He invested that 401k wisely.
He did. Yeah. All right. So God there in golden armor and a horse, and that was second Maccabees chapter 3.
Sure as fuck was.
It was. And if you're listening to this, which if you listen to this when it comes out, it is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, we do our live on Discord.
We sure as fuck do.
And if you haven't joined us yet, you should do it now.
You really should.
All you got to do is go to the show notes here, click on the Discord link, and it'll take you right to our Discord. And look, I know, you've never done Discord before, right? You never thought about doing Discord. You're like, what the fuck's a Discord?
It's probably because you're a virgin, and we all know how stupid virgins are. They don't know how to think.
But I'm going to tell you.
Until they've been fucked.
Now.
And when you are no longer a virgin, then you know how to use Discord. That's according to Second Maccabees chapter 3.
I think even virgins could use Discord.
I think even virgins do use Discord.
So click on the link, join us. You can ask questions. You can lurk. We might say hello, but you can ignore it.
And just so you know, I feel you if you're one of those people that are like, please don't say my name ever.
Right.
Because that happened to me one time because I didn't know that's how it worked. I went into a Discord room and a Discord live, and they were like, "Hi, so and so," and I immediately left because I was not expecting that. If you don't want to say
your name, just type it real quick. But hey, don't say my name. And then we won't say your name.
Don't say my name. Say my name. Yeah.
But I will say it is a fun time.
It is a hoot. It's a hoot and a holler, I tell you.
Yeah.
And also, we will be talking about some ice bullshittery.
Yeah.
And so you might want to join.
It's
Some
for the second time in these many weeks.
Well, no, it's the I don't think we did ice.
Our last Discord that we did, our last live was about the ice pastor.
Oh, yeah.
The one where they did so we're doing ice for 2 lives in a row.
It's ice, baby.
It is.
And not in the good way.
But you know what? We have to talk about it.
We have to.
There's
it's not our fault.
It's
fucking
really not.
bullshittery.
Fucking fascist regime is going on here and shit, and
Nazi-ass bullshit.
Right. So there's no way around it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this in the last episode we did about ICE, but have you seen the leader of ICE?
Oh my God.
He is straight up, he just looks like a fucking Nazi.
He looks like a German Nazi guy with his leather black.
He's not even fucking
outfit.
around. He's just like, yep, Nazi.
I'm some Goebbels ass bullshit.
Right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Anyway, So yeah, Discord, join us.
Join
tonight,
us.
10 p.m. Eastern.
Have it.
Be there or be square or don't. Whatever.
Go to the thing. Push the buttons.
And we'll see you when we see you. So thanks for joining us.
Yes. Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.